Imagine walking into work, and your office is the great outdoors. You spend your day on the beach surveying for piping plovers, American oyster catchers, and other shorebirds, or on the Delaware Bay monitoring horseshoe crabs and redknots. Or you find yourself in the forest banding bald eagles to track the success of their growing population in New Jersey. Maybe you climbed on top of a nest platform to place red bands on osprey chicks. Or you venture into the caves and mines of New Jersey to research bats. On a rainy night in early spring, you help frogs, toads, and salamanders migrate from vernal pools to mate. Maybe you're working with school groups and other partners to raise awareness about the threats facing New Jersey's terrapin population. Or you construct a nest box with other wildlife biologists to create a habitat for peregrine falcons in urban areas. Conserve Wildlife Foundation of New Jersey biologists do all this and more. Our private nonprofit organization is dedicated to protecting the Garden State's rare wildlife species and the diverse habitats they depend on. Our team of 12 professional staff research and manage at-risk species, restore habitat, and educate New Jersey residents using cutting-edge technology like story maps and live stream webcams, and engage volunteers in our conservation projects. Want to help keep New Jersey's wildlife in our future? Visit www.conservewildlifenj.org to get involved with Conserve Wildlife Foundation of New Jersey.
All right.
Is that good right there?
Yeah, that's probably good. Oh shit. I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, all right. Shh.
Bring them over here.
Let me, choke himself here at the same time. Yeah. All right. Yes, it's a big bird. Since I got him, I'm going to have you hold him so I can band him.
Okay.
All right? Got him! All right, so what you're going to do, you can see how I'm holding on to him. Yeah. All right, it's okay. Basically, they haven't flown yet, so they don't really know the power that they have, but definitely they're very sharp talons, strong beak, so he can bite you.
Okay.
But what you'll do is kind of just let the legs hang and hold the wings at his sides. And then you'll feel their breastbone, where you can kind of just let that rest up against you.
Okay.
And just hold them up against your chest or whatever. All right. See, he's already trying to bite. Just kind of hold the wings. Yep.
Like that?
Yep. Okay. Yeah. He's kind of holding on to his own. All right. Good job, man. Got him. Let's just hope he doesn't take off and we go put him back.
I don't think I'd be doing this.
Yeah, right. I'll get your picture there too with when they're trying to tear your face apart. Hands are like shaking.
I think it would be almost impossible to see anything crossing this road.
This is considered a special concern species in New Jersey. These amphibians eat bugs of all varieties, and they're food for turtles and snakes and bears and wood thrushes and owls and all kinds of things.
Cars are really relentless.
It makes about 10 for the last 15 minutes, which is above the number of cars per hour that could kill about 75% of everything that tries to cross. He had just about made it across, but his tail had been hit.
So we just help them along in whatever direction they're going. Yes. I am the Staten Island Ferry for amphibians. 2 American toads, 1 spring peeper. It's a great feeling to feel like you're making a really definite difference. It's very tangible. They're always smiling.
See the little ears. That's it. That's it. You're almost done. Come on. Get her all out. Oh, God. Who knew it took this long to give birth? Oh, my God. She has one already. So she gave birth to one and she's given birth to another. That's awesome. This is the second one she's given birth to.
My God! What is she doing?
Holy.
Okay, I'm at the top of the ladder now. And I know Mom's inside and she's a little upset. So I'm just gonna try to stick the camera inside and get an idea of what's going on. Okay, let's see.
Everyone's heard of the Jersey Shore. Millions of us visit every summer to play in the surf and on the boardwalk. But New Jersey has another coastline, a hidden coast with gentle waves, beautiful beaches, and some of the most glorious wildlife in the world. We're going to tell you the story of this coastline and the unprecedented effort to keep it healthy and strong for generations to come. Welcome to Delaware Bay, New Jersey's hidden coast.
Delaware Bay is really one of the special places. The biodiversity that's found here is unparalleled around the world.
One of the most productive fisheries on the East Coast. It's important for wintering waterfowl. It's one of the most important in the world for shorebirds.
It's a migratory stopover for a lot of birds, whether it's waterfowl, shorebirds, wading birds, raptors.
You know, the marine diversity is amazing. You see dolphins. We just had numerous whale sightings recently.
It's important to invertebrates and crabs and mussels and even the different grasses that are unique to this area.
It's a beautiful venue that's really been almost untouched, and that's unique to New Jersey and pretty much the entire Atlantic coast.
The center of this system, the little engine that drives all of this diversity, is one of the most ancient and unusual species in the world, a living fossil we call the horseshoe crab. Because of the bay's uniquely hospitable conditions, horseshoe crabs have been coming to the beaches along Delaware Bay to lay their eggs for hundreds of millions of years.
It's a shallow bay, and then there's a gentle slope up to these slopes. What that means is that horseshoe crabs can come ashore, lay their eggs, and there's just the right amount of erosion that when the eggs hatch, the eggs can get free and get out into the water. You know, you have this crab that just, 450 million years old, which is a number that's almost unimaginable to us. You think about the dinosaurs were here around 60 million years ago. So they're so far back in the geologic record that it's really a link to that sort of infinity of life on the planet. And it's really the keystone of this ecosystem.
One of the best examples of the ecological importance of these creatures is their relationship to an incredible bird called the red knot.
These shorebirds are only about 10 inches long, but they are built to fly. They migrate in mass from Tierra del Fuego, at the southernmost tip of South America, just north of Antarctica, all the way up to the Arctic coast of northern Canada. That's more than 9,000 miles each way.
So red knots travel from southern end of Argentina. They come to the Delaware Bay. They're generally depleted. They've lost a lot of energy and weight as a result of that migratory route. They come here, they have to double their body weight, essentially, in order to make their way all the way up to Canada.
Here on Delaware Bay, they find a kind of food that's ideal for bulking up to continue their journey. The eggs of our friend, the horseshoe crab.
That's a really easy, fat food source, so they can hunker down and double in weight in less than 3 weeks.
But the birds are just one part of what's being helped by the crab, because those eggs then go into the water, the ones that the birds are not eating, and the fish of Delaware Bay are feeding on that. And the whole thing is made possible because of this sort of magical connection of horseshoe crabs, Delaware Bay, and the birds. And there's so many essential aspects to it that you pull out any one of them and the whole thing would fall apart.
Unfortunately, this system is as delicate as it is complex, and there's real danger of it unraveling. We'll see how our strained relationship with horseshoe crabs has threatened their very existence and everything that depends on them. A natural mosaic that includes not just the wildlife of the bay, but its people too. And in a lot of ways, all people everywhere. Next time on New Jersey's Hidden Coast.
Is that as far out as you have me?
I got more.
Can you push me out all the way? Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Just leave me right here. What?
Go up.
Yeah, maybe bring me up like a foot. Okay, good. Wow. Okay, I got him. And again there. Yep. they built a heck of a nest this year. Yeah. You can cross over there if you want. A little bit of trash in there. Right, you guys can carry that right over to the nest. Yep, they'll be okay. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're just, you know, calling, you know, and kind of alerting their young, or what they're doing is just playing dead. They just like lay there. Some ospreys are more aggressive than others, or they can hit you, but generally they don't. Which is good, because I've been hit before. I should just take these off. Okay. Yep, yeah. So, you guys could even climb up if you want. One thing we're doing while we're here, too, is we're going to pull that ribbon, see that balloon up there and everything, and this balloon and this little track. Foot stuck. Oh yeah, this nest needs a good clean off after this nesting season. This thing is ginormous here. Yeah, it has. Hello. Oh boy, knocking it all off here. Okay. Yep, these guys are like 3.5 weeks old. Here's a little guy back here in the back. What? Which one? Oh yeah. He's shy. He's very shy. Piece of a flounder up here. So. We'll make him he'll be number 60, all right, instead of 58 or 59. Right. We've got other ospreys up, so they're semi-colonial, so they could kind of almost come in and defend their nests. Oh, you're gonna stand up? Oh, lay back down. Oh, you're gonna be aggressive. The little one's standing up to me. Oh, this is the runch. Yeah. Shiny metal thing over here. Shiny metal thing over here. Shiny metal thing over. Oh, this is a great photo op right here. Standing up like this. I don't know. Here's a stick. My tools are up here. Yep. Oh. On there. Okay, it's your turn though. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Want some Spartina, you know? Just grab a whole clump of the marsh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, eelgrass and yep, seaweed and sea lettuce. Okay. See, yeah, the little one, he's like, he's got to stand up for himself. That's how he gets up. Okay. All right. Everybody get pictures and everything?
I didn't climb up, but that's alright.
Yeah, you can go up if you want to, for sure. We are going to go out to more nests too, so don't feel like you have to. Not going to twist your arm or anything.
My organization, Conserve Wildlife Foundation, we work to protect rare wildlife in New Jersey and beyond. And one of the things that's so exciting about this project, and then today in particular, is as we work with American Littoral Society and so many of our other partners here today, is that it's not only about the connection to the bay, which is certainly such a key driver for it, but it's also about generations coming together to have that connection. We see that here at the bay when we have kids going out into the water to work on these reefs and see what incredible creatures they can pull up, and we see it as well with our veterans.
We had always been intending to do some sort of Veterans Day event, and we thought this would be a great way to do it. Tie in, because we've had the veteran interns working for us now for the better part of the year. They helped us construct the reef, and then they've been helping us monitor the reef and helping us do all sorts of work around on the various projects we're doing. So we thought it'd be great to say, we're dedicating this to you guys.
I am Nathan Gable. I joined the Naval Air Reserve at Willow Grove Naval Air Station, Pennsylvania. Well, the American Littoral Society ran an advertisement that my wife picked up for veterans to become interns with the American Littoral Society. My wife said, you're kind of footloose right now. Why don't you go and interview, apply for the job? And 7 of us veterans interviewed, and they needed people to do to help out with the work on the reefs, with the horseshoe crabs, tagging horseshoe crabs and doing beach surveys, stuff like that.
One of the most inspiring things I think I've ever seen is some of the notes that people have written on the shells as they're looking to honor their veterans in such a living, breathing way. They're having to be part of a reef that everybody here built. And I think that on Veterans Day, that is just such a powerful feeling. And I think we see it today, and we do our small part to honor that.
Yeah, stay right near the door then.
Yep.
Well, they must be perched where they can't see us.
Okay. So we'll find out in a second. Okay, there she goes.
All right, you're gonna keep. We're both gonna be under this. Right?
Yep.
Now she will come down underneath the umbrella if it's too high. Down, down.
Okay. Yep.
Like here.
Yep.
You really gotta keep her high.
No, definitely. I'm keeping my eye on her too. Oh yeah.
I mean, she's come underneath it.
Yep.
She's kind of nutty.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah. I want to see what's
Yeah, I see what you're doing with the conduit there. Oh yeah, there's the male.
He's coming perched right here while we're here.
Okay.
That's
okay, you go ahead. Yep.
He's looking at you. So.
Okay, that won't work, right?
Yep, looks like a male too, right?
Actually, you can put your finger over here. That's it. Then you have a little bit better control.
Okay.
It's nice and quiet.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a male. And he came from Sea Isle, and I banded the chicks at Sea Isle on Saturday, the remaining 3, and strangely enough, they were all females.
Ah,
so when I grabbed him, he was the only male. Of course, you can't tell when they're just 10 days old.
Yeah.
Right. Excuse me. Oh, the indignity. 44 over AM. So his name is 44.
44. Oh.
Dan must have a way with this.
One thing you learn with working with these guys that you have to move slowly.
Yeah, right.
Because they see things moving very fast.
Oh, it's funny. Every time someone's moved a little bit, you see his head just fall on.
Yep.
44 and 66. There we go. You are very quiet.
I know, it's remarkable.
Very unusual. There we go. All right.
Getting ready to go back out on the roof, right?
Somebody's perched.
Yeah, he's right up there.
There you go.
know me.
Oh, he's getting a little aggressive, little guy right now.
Yeah.
Get started with Ben's direction. You go ahead and start erecting this platform.
So who works out here? There's, out here at Sedge, there's interpretive staff that work out here seasonally. And they basically do programs and have summer camps where kids come out here and they basically learn all about the salt marsh environment, you know, the wildlife that inhabit the salt marsh, and all about the natural processes out here on the salt marsh. So this pair of ospreys that are nesting on that platform, they don't actually have any young this year. So what they were doing, actually, they were trying to build a nest over on top of the sedge house, which is the tallest structure around. And that's pretty much what all ospreys do. They look for the tallest structure near water to build their nests. And you know, the housekeeper here, Tony, he actually had to keep removing nesting material that they would put on there and knock off their nest to encourage them to go over to that platform.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Awesome. All right, Ben, lead us.
All right, I'm gonna meet you over there with the boat. You guys are gonna all walk on the shoreline over to the nest.
Exactly the right way. All right, all the interns should not. Oh my goodness.
Women working in STEM, or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, have long faced an uphill challenge in their careers, working on playing fields that were far from level. Even today, less than a quarter of science and engineering jobs are held by women. In New Jersey, however, wildlife conservation efforts have benefited from a strong core group of female scientists, educators, advocates, researchers, and rehabilitators who have given the next generation of girls role models to look up to. While the road to equal opportunity is still far from smooth, these inspiring female leaders have given hope that the glass ceiling so long in place can finally be replaced with nothing but gorgeous open sky. After all, women have been right at the heart of New Jersey's wildlife conservation movement. They have enabled species like bald eagles, bobcats, and peregrine falcons to overcome daunting odds to recover and thrive in modern-day New Jersey. They have led ambitious efforts to ensure coastal wildlife like migratory shorebirds, beach nesting birds, and diamondback terrapins have a place on our rapidly changing coastline. And they stand as the greatest hope for wildlife facing precipitous declines in uncertain futures, like many species of bats, salamanders, frogs, snakes, and turtles. For the past 10 years, Conserve Wildlife Foundation of New Jersey's annual Women in Wildlife Awards have celebrated and honored dozens of the women leading the way in protecting and restoring wildlife in New Jersey. Without those leaders, New Jersey's outdoors would be a much emptier place.